What's up, guys? Hello, hello. What's up? What's up? I'll be way more comfortable when someone says hi in the chat. I'm always paranoid that people can't hear me. What's up, Ricardo Lopez Fajardo? I think I'm pronouncing that right. Fajardo. I think the J is silent. Fajardo. Hello, hello. Fajardo. There you go. What's up, Ricardo? Where are you playing from? Nice. Glad you're here, man. Scott, that sounds so much fun, man. What part of town do you live in, Scott? Oh, okay, Ricardo. Eastbound and down. I'm with you. Got it. Yep. You know, we used to play at the other Giacomo. We had a game for almost a year at the Fort Bend Giacomo. Yep. It just kind of was too small. Like we were in the bar area. It was great though. I met a lot of great people there. That's where we met the Scahills. There was a team there that was really good. And they don't play anymore, but they played every single week at Fort Bend Giacomo. It was a great game when we had it. Things just got busy. I've been having fires on the weekend, man. There's just nothing like cornhole fires, little crisp air. Very few things make me happier. What's up, guys? Warm fire, cold beer. Yep. Have you ever heard of the band Camp? CAAMP? That's what I was listening to out by the fire. Yeah, they're new. At least they're new to me. They were supposed to be at the Vogue like last month. And obviously that didn't happen. I was going to go see them. They've got a song By and By on an album called By and By. Telling you what, man, Camp makes me happy. CAAMP. They've got a bunch of good music. They're not new because they've got like 4 albums, but the By and By album is really good. All their albums are probably good, but they've got a song By and By. They've got the line in By and By. I forget how it starts. It says, "Driving through West Virginia, I've seldom been thinner. Got a chip on my shoulder. This past year, I got so much older." That's a good line, man. Got a chip on my shoulder. This past year, I got so much older. Driving through West Virginia. And I've seldom been so much older. I got kicked out of choir when I was in 4th grade by Mrs. Dickey. There was no cuts. I got cut. Scott, I can't wait to tell you. We've got to talk, man. We got a project brewing in a couple weeks, and if we can get this thing rocking and rolling, it would be the biggest event Hambones has ever had. I'll tell you more about it as soon as we can talk. I forgot about the iPad. Hold on one second, guys. To be a sponsorship opportunity. Somebody should sponsor that thing. Perfect. That's when we'll talk, Scott. That's perfect. This past year, Joe. What's up, everybody? It is 8:06. We'll get going at 8:30. Welcome. Yeah, that's what I gathered, man. No way. No way, Zach. Oh, my God. Babe. I want to show you something if you can come here. Yeah. Zach, are you in this room? Holy shit. I swear. I mean, I went a year without seeing my neighbor, and now every night he's on his porch, and I love it. He was gonna move. He told me. Now he's not. Just refi. What's going on, guys? Perfect, Dan. Kind of pisses me off that we're going to have bad weather for a week. I want it to be like this. Hey, look at what Zach just sent me.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Teddy Roosevelt, Indian Bones. Hey, Dolly, no. Say night-night.
Jojo?
She's got a crazy hair. And she's wearing an Indiana shirt. Hey, Dolly, no bite.
Say night-night. Say thank you.
No bite.
Xavier's in the house. We have a tornado watch in Ohio. Xavier, man.
That's the first thing you ever told us.
He says it every night. If you believe Xavier, there's a tornado in Ohio every night.
I like that Xavier pops by every night.
He just pops in. It's a tradition unlike any other.
Hi, Xavier.
My wife says hi. You don't play trivia. You don't send us pictures of you with your weather gear.
He sent us a weather picture.
You just send us a stock picture of the National Weather Service.
We're fine.
Mike Scahill loves the hair. Little Bam Bam. Yep. Did everyone see the story today? I almost made it a question tonight, but I figured everybody would see it about Wimbledon. Somebody tell me they didn't read this about Wimbledon, other than Xavier. I know you didn't read it about Wimbledon, Xavier. Yes. All right. I should have made it a question. Wimbledon, this is true. Wimbledon, for the last 17 years, has been paying $2 million a year for pandemic insurance. $2 million a year for the last 17 years. Wimbledon has been paying for pandemic insurance. They get a payment of $145 million this year. What on earth is that? Yeah. Xavier, we know, man. We know. Insane pandemic. You know, I mean, think of like we've got to cut some corners meeting, and then someone brings up, listen, I know that we've been paying this $2 million a year every year on pandemic insurance. Are we sure we're going to need this? And they stuck to it, man. They stuck to it. See you, Xavier. Can't wait to see you again. You'll be back tonight. You're not gone for good tonight. I know that, Xavier. Driving through West Virginia. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. helps us out. Jackson's on the jersey, Mike. Yep. You have a baseball team, Mike? Nixie Williams has subscribed on YouTube. You guys don't know, but I get notifications when people subscribe. Well, now you know. Nixie Williams has subscribed. Welcome, Nixie. Yanks. I don't hate the Yanks. I don't hate the Yanks. I cried when Mariano retired. I actually cried. Exit Sandman made me cry. Yep. I love baseball. Baseball is a sport I'm best at physically playing, but I've never really had a team. Yep. That game just, oh my God, man. That was so touching. That was so touching. You know what's kind of crazy? One of the weirdest, most impressive turnarounds of all time is how unlikable A-Rod was for a long time, and now how likable he is. He's like so likable. You talking to me, babe? He's so likable now. A-Rod is. At least seems like it to me. And I did not like him for a long time. I didn't hate him. But yeah. Yep. Yeah. Rangers, Mariners. He just kind of, when he didn't talk a lot. He just wasn't real enough when he was with the Yankees. He was like a robot. So then the Houston Astros were my team for 4 years. But then very personal. I agree. I like to hear what he has to say. It's interesting. He connects. It's great. And now I think the Astros are scumbags. I will never cheer for them, ever. Yeah. So my buddy asked me a baseball trivia question the other day. He asked me two. I can't remember one. Both were great. Two, yeah, they're horrible. I have a Nolan jersey. I've got 2 hats. I've got the World Series hat. Never. Here's a crazy baseball trivia question. So obviously no player has ever had 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases. I think this is the question. But there are 2 players ever in the history of baseball that have, at some point in their career, had a 50 home run season and had a 50 stolen base season. They've never done it together. But 2 that have had that. One of them is definitely gettable. The other one is not. Yeah, I agree, Scott. I agree, man. No, they're both modern. They're both definitely modern. And I could be getting the question wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it right. Yes, Barry Bonds is the gettable one. Griffey, I don't think Griffey ever had more than like 25 stolen bases or something. That maybe 30 stolen bases. I definitely guessed Griffey. I guessed the kid. The second one is really Willie Mays Hayes. The second one's really tough. Modern as well. Basically, essentially the same era. No, I guess Soriano was my first guess, James. That was my first guess before. Yes, Jim Scahill. What are you doing, Jim? Yes, you're right. It's Brady Anderson. Brady Anderson has had a 50 home run, and that was like, you track Brady Anderson's 50 home runs, and that was like, maybe no one had ever been more juiced up. There's a possibility that no one's ever had that much juice in their body. Brady Anderson and Barry Bonds. When I lived in Baltimore, I loved the Orioles. Maybe I should go back. I like the old school Orioles hats. Welcome, everybody. 8:19. We'll be going in 11 minutes. Welcome to the Wednesday night monster game. Oh, you did beat him, Scahill. Mike, I didn't even see that. Yes, you beat him. Credit goes to Mike. Credit goes to Mike there. Sorry, Jim. 50 stolen bases is so many. As a joke, I keep sending my friends. I'm in a fantasy baseball league, and as a joke, I keep calling and acting like I'm interested in a trade. Like anybody is thinking about fantasy baseball at all. Can you imagine something less important right now than fantasy baseball? Totally agree, Zach. Totally agree. It's an incredible experience. Yes, I did. I lived in Baltimore from second grade to like midway through eighth grade. And I moved there from Indianapolis, which was not the right time to be moving from Indianapolis to Baltimore. I mean, people did not appreciate any Indianapolis stories in Baltimore, as you would imagine. Certainly did not appreciate that the Indianapolis Colts were my team. They had no interest in that at all. Really got off on the wrong foot because I mean, obviously I was an obnoxious Colts fan. They did not want to hear it. Adults didn't want to hear it. There was nothing that they wanted to hear about less than me liking the Colts and my family being from Indianapolis. It was hate. I mean, there was hatred. I love Baltimore, though. I love the culture of that city. That's why I love The Wire. Maryland's a cool state. Oh, wow. Yeah, Ravens fans are rabid. Columbia. I played hockey when I was in Baltimore, and we used to play a team from Columbia. On my hockey team, this is not exaggeration, not a totally true. On my hockey team, Johnny Unitas's son. Johnny U came to every single one of my hockey games when I lived in Baltimore. And Chad was the best player on our team. Yep. We got a lightning show, man. I kept trying to figure out what the flashes were that I was seeing. It's lots of lightning. Where's Xavier? Here comes Dan. Here comes Dan from the 15th floor. What's up, Dan? Thanks. Oh, hey, Beth. I forgot you were with us tonight. What's going on? I'm all right. Dan, are you seeing this lightning show we got downtown? Oh, boy. It is a ton of lightning. Let's hope we don't lose power. That would be a first. So, guys, if we do lose power, we'll try to get back as soon as we can, and then we'll post on the Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter what our status is. Yeah, actually, if I lose power and you guys don't, Dan will be able to take over. That's what's going to happen because he's in Plainfield. So that's what will happen. If I lose power, just try to relog back on because, man, that is a lightning show right now. Car, look east, my man. I'm telling you, I bet you right around 22nd Street and College is just, that's where the lightning is right now. I mean, look at that. You tell me you don't see that car? Car said, is this an old show? Yeah, you see it now. You see it. They're true. They're true. Like I was saying, I'm like when I'm not like feeding my face for a month with like frozen pizza, I can wear a large. And when I do, I'm an extra large. The extra large is like what I need right now. And I didn't swim in it. It just fit. Chris Waffler, are you talking about the question that I asked like 20 minutes ago? If so, yes, Barry Bonds is the answer. If you're talking about something else, what's up with Spectrum, man? You telling me? I was on the phone with him this morning at like 5. I was trying to get some work done before everybody else got up. Not happening. No internet. I called them, and they could not have been more annoyed with me for asking why there was no internet. Thanks, Scott. Scott, are you good? Are you clear of this? I know you're outside with the fire. I hope the lightning's not. You know what? I hate to give Xavier credit, but Xavier was the one that said this was coming. Hello. Oh, I'm out. I just got. Wait, what happened there? Am I on? I'm still on. All right. Wow, I thought I got kicked out of YouTube there. My screen went black. Yeah. Yes, Dan's going to log on from Plainfield. No. Wait. Yes. No, that is true. That is true. Yes. Hold on 1 second, guys. I got logged out of everything, but somehow I'm still on the YouTube. No, yeah, that would be nice. That's correct. I would rather do that than sign back in, because the last time I signed back in, it got weird. Yeah, just eventually, but not right now. Hold on. I got an idea. I'll just get my other iPad up and running. I'm a 2 iPad guy. Hold on 1 second. Yep. I'll be right back, guys. All right. All right, guys, it's 8:29. I just hope this works real nice and easy. Welcome to the game, guys. It's Wednesday night monster game brought to you by Industrial PC and Michaelis. It's an honor to be here with you guys tonight. Some quick announcements other than thank you to our sponsors, Michaelis, which is the Hambones trivia of restoration, water and fire restoration companies. When it absolutely has to be right, call Indianapolis owned and operated Michaelis for your restoration needs. Industrial PC just wants to bring the people good trivia. They know not all of you are looking for industrial PC solutions, but some of you are. Remember Industrial PC. We also have registration for the 90s pop culture trivia and the 50. Am I muted? They say they're having audio issues. Anyone else having audio? Scott, you're on your own. Sorry about that. Audio's good. All right. So thank you. Keep going. Let me know. All right, guys. So 90s pop culture, which is Friday at 6:30. That's brought to you by Oleo and Fountain Square Brewery. That's the registrations in the link below. Saturday, 50 states, 50 questions. That's in the link below. That is brought to you by Shelby Materials. They are our sponsor for Shelby Materials is our sponsor for the Know Your 50 States. Thank you very much, Shelby. Welcome aboard. Also, if you want hoodies or t-shirts, link below. All right, guys. It's 8:31. It is 8:31, which means it is time for the monster game. From the trivia capital of the free world, we've got a lightning show, fireworks, downtown Indianapolis. If for some reason we lose power at Hambones headquarters, Dan the man's going to pick up the baton. He will log right back in. Just check for a new feed, and Dan will be hosting. That's how we roll, guys. We've got contingency plans. Tornado siren south side. I'm telling you. The sky is angry. All right, guys. Man, oh man, the sky is lighting up. Hoodies and tees, that they are from Heather Tees, the Hambones trivia of apparel. Heather Neal on Neal Team 6. All right, guys. Welcome back to the monster game. The answer sheets are unlocked. Don't mute me, though, because I'm sure we're going to clarify. We're going to clarify something, and you guys aren't going to hear it, and then there's going to be a big to-do about the question and why I was wrong and you were right. Just listen to me. Here we go. 6 questions, each worth 5 points. Round 1, question 1. Lewis Hamilton, Cherry Coke, and Keira Knightley were all born in what year? You've got to get within 1 year. Cherry Coke was released, and Lewis Hamilton and Keira Knightley were both born in what year? You've got to get within 1 year. Joel hasn't seen lightning like this since the Bash Brothers. Question 2. Formerly the largest country by land area on its continent. In 2011, it became the third largest. Formerly the largest country by land area on its continent. In 2011, it became the third largest. Question 3. Last year, listen, I write trivia questions from time to time. It's very hard to get Netflix data. But last year, Netflix let us in, gave us a little window of what's going on behind the curtain. Netflix took the unusual step of revealing their most watched original content. For 2018, 2019, the most watched Netflix original programming on the series side was Stranger Things. On the movie side was what? On the movie side, Netflix original content, 2018, 2019, what was the most watched original Netflix content movie? Question 4. In the American version of the hit TV show The Office, no one has more words spoken than Michael Scott. What character has the second most words spoken over the course of the entire series? You name the character. Question 5. What is the 2-word advertising slogan of the United States Air Force? What's the 2-word slogan of the United States Air Force? And question 6, final question of round 1. The fictional 19th installment of this movie franchise is playing at a theater in Back to the Future 2. The tagline for that fictional installment is, "This time, it's really, really personal." The fictional 19th installment of this movie franchise is playing at a theater in Back to the Future 2. The tagline is, "This time, it's really, really personal." All right, guys, that's round 1. Nobody has sponsored this yet. Thanks for subscribing, Roger. You should sponsor this if you own a company or you got somebody, if you make the decisions, sponsor this. I'm telling you right now. Here we go. Okay. It will be the best decision. You're exactly right, Nick. 6 minutes. Go, go, go. Hillary, thank you for subscribing, Hillary. Everybody should subscribe. It's a good decision. What? No. We got Dan's hometown crew from Medina. First, middle, and last for number 4. No, anything will do. Anything will do. Did we know her last? I don't know. First name, last name, full name, doesn't matter. Make sure everyone likes and subscribes. You got it, Trevor. That's nice. Scott, I hope you're doing okay. The weather hasn't totally rained on your parade. Scott had a fire, had it projected on a wall outside with cold beer and a warm fire, and now this thing's happening. Guys, yeah. Guys, I'm getting a lot of messages about sponsoring the timer. Just we'll handle it after the game. It's going to the highest bidder. The hoodies and t-shirt link doesn't seem to be working for you, Kevin. I'll give it to you. I will give it to you. Hold on one second. I'll post it. It's not working. It's because it shortens it when I put it in the YouTube description, and it shouldn't. Yeah. Oh, I can't. I can't. I'm logged out, so I cannot. Heather Neal will post that, or Heather Neal can email me on my personal email. Yeah, we can do it. We got it covered. We want you to get the, yeah. Stand by. Thanks, Annie. Yeah, good. You'll see the Hambones logo there, and it's the we need a link. We're posting it, Heather. It shortened it in the YouTube description. It does it every time. Is that that's the same thing I posted. It works. That works. Just follow that link. Follow that link, Kevin. Guys, I'll wait until you got 2 minutes. Yep. 2 minutes. 2 minutes until you got to turn in round 1, 2. Yep. Yep. Both of those links work. Thanks. Stacy, yeah, we'll give you. Looks like some of our players have lost power, guys, but it's back. Round 1 link is in the chat now. Just go to that. We'll have a 1.5 minute time extension. Just get them in, Stacy. Just get them in. Thanks, D. Biven, for subscribing. Oh, my God. The wind. Holy shit. Things are like flying down my street. Oh, my gosh. That was a crazy burst of wind. Guys, yeah, so we'll go back and count that because this is different. So that would be yeah. Crazy wind. Guys, we're going to give you a time extension. Heather Neal just said our entire deck box flew into the pool. It's coming. I mean, it's not stopping. This is crazy. Where is Xavier? All right, guys. He told me that there was a tornado watch in Ohio, and I mocked him. I said, you say it every night. All right. Guys, here are your answers to round 1. Let me just tell you guys, the wind is howling downtown Indianapolis. If for whatever reason I get kicked off, Dan is going to pick the baton up. We've got a contingency plan. Fear not. I mean, it's you don't see wind like this. All right. Cherry Coke, Keira Knightley, and Lewis Hamilton. You had to be within 1 of 1985. 1985. We were looking for the year. We graciously counted the number. So either one counted. Formerly the largest country by land area on its continent in 2011, it became the third largest. That is Sudan. Sudan. In 2018, 2019, the most watched original Netflix was Stranger Things. The movie was, all right, Bird Box. Bird Box is your answer. Our scores power just went out up in Fishers, guys. So this is real. Bird Box is the answer. Question 4. In the American version of the show The Office, no one has more words spoken than Michael. Second most words is Dwight. Dwight is your answer to number 4. The 2-word advertising slogan of the Air Force Academy is Aim High. Aim High. Hailing and Meridian Kessler. And the fictional 19th installment of the movie franchise that's playing at the Back to the Future 2 theater, the tagline is, this time, it's really, really personal. That is Jaws. Jaws. All right, guys. Round 2. Round 2, guys, is the picture round. It's 10 pictures. 10 pictures. You got to name that television show tonight. Name that television show. Name that television show. And there were 3 points each. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. I mean, I'm telling you, people were making fun of me for saying it's really windy. It's really windy. Here comes the hail downtown. Matt at Yes, answers to round 1 were 1985. We also accept 34, 35, 36. The African country was Sudan. The movie was Bird Box. The Office character is Dwight. The Air Force slogan, I'm reading what Art just said, and that's so funny. The Air Force slogan is Aim High. And the fictional movie in Back to the Future is Jaws. Which, by the way, bonus trivia, that Jaws 19 has Max Spielberg as the director. That is the real-life son of Steven Spielberg. Golf ball, hail, and Fishers. A lot of people are asking if this is okay for our new sidewalks. Time will tell. Time will tell if this is okay for the sidewalks. I think my section of the sidewalk is dry, but I'm not positive. Nope, that's a good question. Take your time. Hey guys, just again, yeah, I'm so upset with Xavier. I can't even breathe. We've got our own weather expert, and he just gets out of here. If you lose me, Dan's gonna pop right back in, unless my power flickers. unless I can get it up and running right away, Dan's going to take over for the rest of the night. We are ready. It's like, we've got the designated survivor program here at Hambone's headquarters. We always have Dan in Plainfield, even though he lives downtown. When the storm's coming, we separate ourselves geographically. No, but it sounds good. Jamie, do you know how many you got right? Can you tell my team my phone battery? Hey, John O'Keefe's phone battery went out. He'll be back in a minute. He submitted your answers. Thank you very much. Johnny O's team, he wants me to make that announcement. Jamie, we'll get you in. He went 5 for 6. Give us your digits and we'll get you up to date. We need Jamie's, not Johnny O. Johnny O's good. Thank you, Heather. Guys, can you imagine? Just think for a second how obnoxious I've been about these new sidewalks. Imagine what I will be if this hail gives us a new roof. I mean, can you imagine how obnoxious I'll be? Guys, you got 90 seconds to get your answers in. We're going to be a little forgiving tonight. Dan, that's 965-1451. One four five one. That's the team that he said. I don't think Crush. Our first round got submitted. We lost Wi-Fi. Yeah, you're in, Jamie. You're in. And verified, telling the truth. He's one of Indy's finest. Police officer Jamie. I'm gonna mess up your last name if I try. Guilfoy. That's funny. Sorry, Yashir. I'm sure you will find your dad. It won't be on this channel, though. All right, guys. It says 10 seconds. You really got more time than that. Once everybody's in, I will. Don't take advantage. Play this game honestly. You don't know how many. We got a lot to talk about when we can, guys. All right. Love the 5th show growing up. Classic theme song. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to try again tomorrow. I feel like I understand what's going on now. Please don't read my scores out loud. Art, you got it, man. You got it. I'm happy. Happy you showed up. It's good to see you here. Art Farnsley, OG of Hambone's Trivia. He has a trophy for literally every place we run it. I'm good. Are we good? We got them all, Dan? All right, guys, I'm going to give you the answers to round 2. It was Name That Television Show. Number 1 is Psych. Number 2 is Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Number 3 is Arrested Development. Number 3 is Damages. Number 4 is Arrested Development. Number 5 is Hey Dude. Number 6 is My So-Called Life. Number 7 is Say Yes to the Dress. Number 8 is Dance Moms. Number 9 is the best animated show of all time, Avatar: The Last Airbender. And number 10, Vice Principals. Vice Principals. All right, guys. Jamie, you're good to go, bud. 2 rounds of trivia left, guys. 2 rounds of trivia left. This is the money round. This is the big one, guys. You got to do well on the money round. 4 questions. Every question has more than one answer. Every answer is worth 5 points. Order does not matter at all. So if I ask you, what are the 3 colors of the U.S. flag, and you say red, white, and green, that's good for 10 points. Red, white, and blue is good for 15 points. We got tornado sirens downtown, I think. Yes, we do, for sure. Red, white, and blue is good for the first 15. Here we go. Round 3, question 1. Not including New York City or Brooklyn. These were the 3 most populated cities anywhere in the United States before the Civil War started in the 1860 census. Other than New York City or Brooklyn, which at the time were separate cities, the 3 most populated U.S. cities anywhere in the United States for the 1860 census, you give them to me. I'm looking for 3. Question 2, other than China, the U.S. imports the most from these 4 countries, according to the WTO. According to China, other than China, according to the World Trade Organization, name the 4 countries that the United States imports the most from. Question 3, TV Guide once ranked the best television catchphrases of all time. Among the top 10 catchphrases, 1 was from a reality show, 1 was from a late night show, and 1 was from a game show. You name those 3 catchphrases. That is a Hambones longtime favorite question. You give the 3 catchphrases, 1 from the reality show, 1 from the game show, 1 from the late night show. Again, order does not matter. And question 4, final question of the money round. These are the last 2 last names that have been in the title of a movie that won Best Picture. So I'm not looking for, like, I know that maybe somebody's last name is Spotlight, but that's not what I'm looking for. An actual, it was intended to be a last name in the title. Does that make sense? I'm looking for the 2 last names that were in the last time a last name was in the Best Picture winner. Just put the 2 names. You get it. You know what I'm saying. Just do it. Guys, I got sirens. I got wind. I got, like, tumbleweeds, new sidewalks. It's too much going on. But I'm going to remember the timer brought to you by, and then that's what I would say you. I mean, listen, if you guys, we're going to, Heather, we may need to make t-shirts for everybody that was, it's imported by, yes, by money is correct. I'm going to make sure I've got that list right up. Hold on one second. Dollars. Settling down in downtown is correct. Round 3 link, stand by. Correct, Heather. The Hambones of Thunderstorm with Hambones. That's so good. God. I survived the Hambones of Thunderstorms with Hambones. That's who's talking, is our t-shirt company. Yes. Look how excited my dad is about this storm. East and southeast, all caps, getting pounded. No, I'm not referring to an actor's last name. I'm referring to a character or a real life person's last name. Yeah, we're getting standby on the round 3 link. Sorry about the delay there. Currently in my basement from a giant storm. Yeah. Downtown is now, it's moving south. It's moving south. You guys are all, you'll forever be OGs now. 465, 70 East is miserable. It's, yeah, I'm telling you, it lasts for a good 20 minutes. But you see how I stayed here. We survived. Quarter size hail. The hail didn't get big enough. I don't think I'm going to get a roof. $80-mile-per-hour winds. I believe it. There was construction things flying down my street because I'm getting new sidewalks. All right, we got the round 3 link in there. You've got plenty of time remaining, guys. I appreciate all the texts. Half of you are texting about sponsoring the timer. Half of you are just asking to make sure Hambone's headquarters is structurally sound. Everything's great. We'll talk to you about sponsorship soon. Guys, Hambones also does virtual events for your organization, your team, your company, your neighborhood, your family. We have a lot of fun. Professional events. We could raise a lot of money if it's a nonprofit. We can boost morale if it's a company or corporation. We do team building trivia, and it's a lot of fun. If you're interested, reach out. We'll let you know how it works and what's our fee and everything like that. Sidewalks. I think my sidewalk portion's okay, but like literally 100 feet away, it's probably still too wet. Mine's fine though, I think, or else I'll just redo. We have unleashed the beast of my dad's love for weather, and now he's just rattling off surrounding counties. He's talking about T warning in Bloomington until 9:45. He gets very serious. I can't watch. My power's gone and the stream won't load. Savage Gamer, if that's true, how are we reading your chat? Check the link in the chat. Don't leave us, Savage Gamer. Don't leave us. T is for tornado. We figured that one, Dad. We put that one together. I guess yeah. Yes, I am. Dan's giving me the count, guys. Hello, Inday Joker. Yep. I'm going to wait. That's correct. That's correct. The storm is calming, guys. We're good. We're on the other side. Hope all many viewers. Thank you, In-Day Joker. No. I have no idea. It's a bot. I did too. Someone sent me that, and I was like, that is the most exciting thing I've ever seen. And like, I was mad at the same time, but then I put it together that there was other trivias out there. I just so self-centered, I didn't think about that. Thank you. Did you see what we're talking about? The guy on Twitter was like, reached out to Ken Jennings and was basically like, hey, we name our team after you. We're getting just beat every night in online quarantine trivia. Would love for you to be on our team, and we'll even let you be our I'd let you be co-captain, which is a really high honor. That's what he said. And Ken Jennings replied, no, you'll lose again tonight. Yes, dollars. Dollars is what we're referring to, Betsy. Dollars. Yeah. You got me, Betsy? Dollars. Yeah. Guys, you have 2 minutes to get your answers in for the money round 2. Guys, real quick, I want to thank my Hambones team handling this storm and the pressure and the time extensions and the power outages around the city like the professionals that they are. We've got, as always, Sean Meehan, Dan Cahallen, Nick Meehan, and we have our returning all-star, Beth Ostendorf. Did I say it right that time, Beth? Yes. Yes. If you guys want to help us score, it's a lot of fun. Just let us know. We could use the help from time to time. We'll just put you in the schedule whenever it works for you. It's a lot of fun. My dad says 86 mile per hour winds south of Franklin. I mean, he'll go on and on and on. All right, guys, you got about 1 minute, exactly 1 minute remaining. Hey, Art, he does it. He absolutely does it, Art. Art asks, can I get Don Hammond to send me regular updates and future storms? You have no idea. Art's from New Albany. Don's from New Albany. He'll do it. He'll do it. And you'd be impressed with the list of people that he does it. Yeah, I know you do. All right, guys. You got 10 seconds to get them in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Get them in. Get them in. Get them in. All right, guys. Your answers to the money round, not including New York City or Brooklyn, the three cities that were most populated at the time of the 1860 census. Here's what we wanted. We wanted Baltimore, Maryland. We wanted Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we wanted Boston, Massachusetts. Fourth and fifth are actually very interesting. That's New Orleans and Cincinnati. New Orleans and Cincinnati, that just made it too hard. Had to cut it off. Other than China, the U.S. imports the most from these four countries. That's Canada, that's Mexico, that's Germany, and that's Japan. Canada, Mexico, Germany, Japan. Question 3, TV Guide ranked the best television catchphrases. Among the top 10, one was from a late night show, one was from a reality show, and one was from a game show. From a late night show, it's Here's Johnny. From a game show, it was Come On Down. And from the reality show, this one was tricky. This one's the difference maker. It was The Tribe Has Spoken. The Tribe Has Spoken. The last two last names that were intentionally last names and put in the title of the movie that won Best Picture, that is Schindler's List and Shakespeare in Love. Schindler's List and Shakespeare in Love. That was the money round. Guys, Ryan Moni says today's his birthday. Thanks, Ryan. Here's what I want to announce. It is someone's birthday that is a Hambones OG. He holds down Union Jack. He's part of the It's If You're Not First, You're Last. He's turning 71 years old today, 71 years young today. He's the grandfather of Nick and Sean Meehan that are part of the Hambones crew. Happy birthday, Steve Meehan. I hope you are having fun playing it. Gump, count Gump. We'll count Gump. Gotta go. We'll count Gump. Yeah, guys, got it. First mistake I've ever made. We'll count Gump. I meant to say real last name. It's my fault. Everybody's going to get their points. Oh, okay, guys. Okay. Got it. All right, guys. Happy birthday, Steve. Happy birthday. Sorry. Oh, it is also one of my very best friend's birthday, John O'Keefe, holding down the fort from Detroit, Michigan. He logs in every night. JVO, happy birthday. Yeah, we're getting Forrest Gump. Guys, Forrest Gump. Yeah, thank you, Adam. I hope that's a joke. Patton won in 70. Kramer versus Kramer. No. We wanted the two most recent, guys. Patton and Kramer versus Kramer is not it. JVO's birthday is in an hour. Happy birthday, my man. Happy birthday, Steve and Johnny O. All right, guys. Real quick, you know the game's brought to you by Michaelis. You know it's brought to you by Industrial PC. You know that we want you to subscribe. You know that our Venmo is at Hambones Trivia. 90s trivia, 90s pop culture is going to be an event. All right. Know Your States, which is 50 questions, 50 states. That's brought to you by Shelby Materials. That's going to be incredible. If you're not playing 90s pop culture trivia and you're not playing Know Your States, I think that your Lincoln didn't win, Gary. Then I think you're in the wrong trivia enterprise. I suggest you look elsewhere if neither one of those is your sweet spot. Hopefully both of them are your sweet spot. There's plenty of people playing both games. All right, guys. Are we ready for a scoreboard update? All right, guys. We are not ready for a scoreboard update. So here's how it's going to work tonight. I'm giving you guys the last 3 questions. Here's how it works. I'm going to give you the last 3 questions. On each of the 3 questions, you can wager anywhere from 0 points to 30 points. If you wager 30 on all 3 and you get them all 3 wrong, that's minus 90 points. You get them all 3 right, that's positive 90. So just wager with prudence. And somebody needs to sponsor Wagering with Prudence. And that's probably cheap, but not very cheap. Wager with prudence, guys. Nobody really wants you to wager 30, 30, 30 and just get an automatic 90-point ding. Just if you don't know it, don't get carried away. So I'm going to give you these last 3 questions. Don't mute me because I'm going to give you the scoreboard update. It's an honor to be in the top 15 in a game this size. which, by the way, a game this size, we've got 144 teams, 643 and a half players from around the world, Indianapolis, the state, and the country. Here are your final 3 questions. Round 4, question 1. Driving along the Sonoma Highway, he saw the hill free of the vineyards that normally covered the area. They had been pulled out a few years earlier. There it was. My God, the grass is perfect. It's green. The sun is out. There's some clouds. That's a quote about the most viewed photograph of all time. Where would you find that photograph? Driving along the Sonoma Highway, he saw the hill free of the vineyards that normally covered the area. They have been pulled out a few years earlier. There it was. My God, the grass is perfect. It's green. The sun is out. There's some clouds. That's a quote about the most viewed photograph, it should say. Probably says photography. Photograph of all time. Where would you find that photograph? Question 2. A single stadium in this city is the only to have hosted a Super Bowl, a World Series, an NBA All-Star game, and a men's NCAA Division I Final Four. What city is that stadium in? A single stadium in what city is the only to have hosted a Super Bowl, a World Series, an NBA All-Star game, and a men's NCAA Division I Final Four? Name that city. Question 3, final question of the night. On Rolling Stone's list of 500 greatest albums of all time, no solo artist has more solo albums than does Bob Dylan. Second place for most solo albums on that list is this man. Ironically, there's not a single number 1 U.S. hit on any of the 8 albums of his that made the list. I'm looking for the artist that has the second most albums on Rolling Stone's 500 greatest albums of all time list. None of those albums include a number 1 hit. That's the final round. Go. 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 That's fine. Take your time. You're good. No rush. Johnny O, I did not mean to make less of your birthday than Steve Meehan. Steve's turning 71. Johnny O, happy birthday, man. I appreciate everything you do for us and Ham Bones. I love you. I can't wait to see you rocking a Ham Bones hoodie. I know you will be one day. Ricardo's coming in from Brazil. That's new. Trevor, don't ask questions like that, man. I can't give you that. The question stands on its own, Trevor. Yep. All right, guys, here we go. We've got a 5-way tie for 13th place with 95 points. It's Captain Crunch and the Serial Killers. With 95 points, it's BSUAT. With 95 points, it's Team Dinner Side Salad. With 95 points, it's Betsy Just Betsy. With 95 points, it's Flattening Dr. Amy's Curves. In 12th place with 97 points, it's COVID Cabana. COVID Cabana. In 11th place with 99 points, it's the Neil Team 6. The Neil Team 6. With 100 points. And in 10th place, it's Friends of Industrial PC. Aren't we all? In a 2-way tie for 8th and 102 points, it's Quiz in My Pants. And it's Slow Kids at Play. In 7th place with 103 points, it's Guy Ferry. In 6th place with 105 points, it's Taking Care of Quizness. In 5th place with 107 points, it's 2 iPads, 1 cup. In 4th place with 110 points, it's Hot for Teacher. In 3rd place with 112 points, it's Is It May Yet? And in second place with 115 points, it's the Dan Fan Club. And in first place with 117 points, it's Birds the Word. Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. I'll watch the scoreboard. Just you mark them in. Guys, there is a little bit of adjusting going on in the scoreboard. We'll let you know if that impacts anything in the top 15 or top 10. I'll let you know. They're all in. We're all set. Nothing changed. All right, guys. It's not where it was taken. It's where you would see it. It's where you would see it. Stand by, guys. Might be a scoreboard thing. Ryan, it's the most viewed photograph of all time. I'm asking where you would see it. I'm giving you a quote about it. Where would you see the most viewed photograph of all time? Yeah. Hey, Dan. We'll check on that, Rachel. They're saying Gump in third round. It's where would you see the photo, Pat? It's where you would see it. I know it's a little bit obscure, but where would you go to see the photo? That's what I'm asking. I can't clarify it anymore. People are getting it right. So if I feel like if I keep talking, I'm going to give it away completely. Okay. Yep. Sorry, I can't be more specific, I guess. There's some great trivia names that I don't see every night. I'm just looking through them now. No contact delivery. Dunder Mifflin B team from Muncie. Thanks for playing, guys. Second to last place, ding. Second place here. It's funny. All the teams have short names. I'm looking for my brother's team. I don't know what they're called. Yes, it is. Guys, you got 1 minute and 15 seconds to get your answers in. Register for 90s pop culture. Register for, use this time to buy a hoodie, whatever. I got all the friends I need, Kubashi. Yeah, well, it's fine. I mean, that's really, you got it, Third World. No problem. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Art. All right, guys, you got 22 seconds left to get your answers in. Ten seconds to get your answers in. 10 seconds to get your answers in. Fourth Stormer. Trivia. Yep. All right, guys, you got 5, 4. Thank you very much, Jim Scahill. I appreciate that. Guys, if you'd like to support us, it's at Hambones Trivia is the Venmo. We'd also love for you to sign up for 90s pop culture. We've got some great themes coming up next weekend and the weekend after, some big events. We'll talk to you about those when we can. Guys, the final 3 questions. Some of them were tough. This was no joke tonight. It's the monster game. No. All right, guys. Round 4, question 1. That's a quote about the most viewed photograph of all time. Where would you find that photograph? That's the wallpaper from Microsoft Windows. Smash that like button. That's the wallpaper from Microsoft Windows. That was probably the most got one. Thanks, Noah. Question 2, a single stadium in this city is the only to have hosted a Super Bowl, a World Series, an NBA All-Star Game, and a men's NCAA Division I Final Four. That is Minneapolis, the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. Minneapolis. And Rolling Stone's list of 500 greatest albums of all time. Nobody, band or solo, has more than Bob Dylan. Then it's a 2-way tie with Beatles and Rolling Stones. And then the guy without a number 1 hit in his entire career, he's had one number 2. Very, very, what was the percentage, Nick? Sorry. 15% of you got it. It is Bruce Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen. Keep your Bruce Springsteen. Keep him. All right, guys. Thanks so much for playing. I hope you had a great time. It was a great game. Annie, I'll do that for you. I'll make the last round a shade easier. We are done. All right, guys. Here we go. Thank you, Pat Fagan. I appreciate you playing. Hope to see you soon. In 15th place, guys. If you're called on the leaderboard, this is an event. This is an event. Give these people their due. 15th place with 129 points. It's the Neil Team 6. It's the Neil Team 6 in 14th place with 132 points. They are a powerhouse of the virtual game. It's Slow Kids at Play. 13th place, 133 points. They just circle the leaderboard every night. Guy Ferry, 12th place, 137 points. It's 2 iPads, 1 cup. 11th place, 138 points. It's the Holly Springer Show. 10th place, 140 points. It's Hot for Teacher. By day, they're Wiggly Teeth. By night, they moonlight as Hot for Teacher. Congrats. 8th place, two-way tie, 145 points. Dan Fan Club and Cat and Crunch and the Serial Killers. 7th place, 162 points. It's Kesha in the Rye. 6th place, 165 points. It's a one-woman band, Betsy, Just Betsy. That's the team name, Betsy, Just Betsy. 5th place, 180 points. It's the Conks. 4th place, 185 points. They're Hall of Famers. It's the Font Savants. 3rd place, 192 points. It's Quiz in My Pants. 2nd place, 202 points. Hall of Famers from Sam Silver Circle, Is It May Yet? And your winner of unknown origin with 204 points, it's Birds the Word. Birds the Word. Bird in that name, spelled with a Y. Congratulations, Bird the Word. Guys, Heather Neal wants to connect with Hot for Teacher. You guys would be fast friends. Congratulations. Great game. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate everything. Spread the word. Subscribe to the channel. Dan will probably post something for you guys here. Siren went off and we kept playing. We powered through, Julie. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Appreciate the Hambones team. Happy birthday, Johnny O and Steve Meehan. Well done, everybody. Have a good night, guys. Great game, guys. I like the iPad where I don't have to switch windows. That works a lot. Oh, I'm still on. See you guys. Oh, wait. I can't. You still haven't posted it yet. Dan still hasn't posted it. I'm here. Don Hammond says, "Guide to Help." Thanks, Dad. Hey, Bird's the Word. Let me know who you are. Can't wait to find out who Bird the Word is. Presumably, it's a new team. That's okay, Dan. Dan says scoreboard's taking a minute. Wouldn't it be awesome if your team was advertising, your company was advertising on this scoreboard? Wouldn't that be nice? How many eyeballs that would get? That's fine. Hey, Beth, thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks, Mike. Congratulations. Bird's the word. Regular at Sam's. We'll send you an email. Love it. I can't wait to find out who you guys are. Ashley, congrats on the scoreboard. Thank you, Drew Drudzens. Thank you. Bird's the word. Hold on, here they are. Now we teamed up. Danny and I are usually fans at Sam's on Thursday. We teamed up with friends from South Bend. We were in for a tiebreaker. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Send us a picture. Send us a picture, Bird's the word. We'll post it. I promise you. All right, guys. Dan, you're good, right? I can end this? Great. Thank you, Kyle. Happy birthday, Steve. Happy birthday, Johnny O. We're good, right? Yeah. I hope it's not. It would seem unlike people, but yeah. Correct. That's what I do in real life. That's what I do. Now I'm on mute. Xavier, welcome back, man. It was the weather event of the year, and you weren't here. X-Man. I just really wonder what Xavier does when he's not here. He's not at the weather. He's not at the weather service. We've identified that he doesn't have anything. He's not allowed in. He does not have credentials. Yeah. I mean, yeah, and that's what I want to see. I want to see his home station. I want to see him trying to get the work done. I wouldn't care if there was just a cup with a ruler on it. That's what I want to see. I want to see like those little measuring cups spinning in the wind at Xavier's house. That's what I picture. But I think my dad really took the mantle from him on official weatherman of Hambones today. Art asked, I know this. I do know this. The team that won. That's great that they won. Trevor Donnie. No, I'm saying it's great. Oh, I'm still live. All right. Are we done? We're good. All right. See you guys. Good night.